It's a new era. This is Scarlet and Violet. No more of this sword and shield nonsense. We are on to the new generation of Pokemon, where they decided to step up their game, I guess you could say. Basically, they decided to change how these packs works. I've seen a few videos on these so far, so from what I know, there's no more card trick. It's just an energy on the back. You get 2 reverse hollows and 1 hollow guaranteed in every pack. And this is a change that I don't know how I feel about it. Because at the same time, it's like, yay, more shiny cards for people that don't open a lot. But for people like me that like to waste all their money on it, it does kind of devalue the hollows because they're just common. Now, there might as well just be regular rares. So while I am glad that I'm not going to get any regular rares out of these, when I get a hollow, it doesn't feel special anymore. At least after a while, once I get all the hollows and get duplicates, it's not going to feel special anymore, which is a shame. But on to the new era itself. You can see we have the outer design of the Build and Battle box. And right off the bat with this, we're getting a whole shit ton of new Scarlet and Violet cards in the 40 card ready to play deck. Well, I'm not going to use it as a deck. It is very handy for when you first open a set, because I'm going to get all the commons, uncommons, rares that come in here in the deck. That's going to be pretty awesome. Here's a little outside view of the box. You all seen it before. It's a Build and Battle box. As you can see, I've got my little collection of Build and Battle boxes. You might even remember this one from a video in the past. I don't... No, you wouldn't know any of the other ones, I don't think. Because these 3 were before my time on YouTube. That one was... why did I film that one? Oh, because I split it with a friend and I didn't want to... Yeah, okay. So I'm trying to get the really freaking stubborn foil off of here. You can probably hear it. There we go, I got it. So I got the foil off. And in terms of what pre-release promo I want, I really don't want Hawlucha. I want a new Gen 9 Pokemon. If I had to pick, I'd either do Quaquaval or Reverum because I don't like Palmot that much. But I'd rather get a Palmot than a Hawlucha. So it's just no Hawlucha. I honestly kind of like that art a little bit more. Ooh, this is going to be our first time experiencing the arts together. Isn't that awesome? And, ooh, it leaves a little bit of surprise for what it's going to be. But before we see that, we do have our 4 booster packs, as per usual. One of each art, actually. Kind of nice. We have a little pamphlet thingy. They make these way less cool than they used to be. There's a Celestial Storm right around the corner, and it has a giant-ass picture of Rayquaza on it. And even the Sword and Shield one I'm looking at right now has Zacian big on the cover. But compared to this is just boring. There's no giant thing. It's just a checklist and then a little thing on the back. Like, this is dumb. Bring back the old posters. Get out of here. On you, we'll prop up in the nice back like that. Very nice. And our pre-release promo is Reverum! Yay! That's one of the ones I wanted, so I'll take it. I'm going to pop the seal on this bad boy. Honestly, it might have been the one I preferred because I like Reverum a lot, actually. And Quaquaval's already in the set, so if I pull a Quaquaval from these packs, then there's no point in getting the pre-release promo. At least that's how I look at it. And I think Reverum's in the set, too, so I guess that point's kind of invalid. But, pish bosh. So I guess we can go through this little deck first. Here is the... Ooh. Yeah, I'm never going to go on this. Here is the code. What the hell is this? Are you... Oh. Trainer's Tip. Interesting. This is something completely new I've never seen before. I honestly thought it was an air card because it was just like that. I was like, what the fuck is that? It's Trainer's Tips. It says Pavilions has some... Ooh, maybe if it'll focus, you can actually read it. I'm not going to read it. It just talks about Pavilion and Dondozo. Pause right now and read it if you want. I'm guessing it's just like some competitive knowledge or something. It feels like a regular card, which is kind of strange. And then going through here, I'm going to go get a sleeve for our good pal Reverum here. Here is our promo Reverum. Obviously, you can see the new hollow foil pattern of the gray borders, as well as the Scarlet and Violet logo. I do like how it looks on the border, admittedly. It looks a lot better in person than it does in video. I think it's pretty cool. I like the hollow pattern, I just don't like how frequent they are. And going through here, we have water, 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 It looks like a whole bunch of basic energies that I'm just going to toss aside. And here are some of the new cards. We have Tatsujiri, Scatterbug, Spoopa, Dondozo, that's usually a rare in the set. I think a holo too. Vivillon, Varoom, Reveroom, that is also usually a rare. Nemona, Ultra Ball, another Tatsujiri. Scatterbug, I'm assuming Spoopa and Vivillon again. Nope, and so we have Mesa Goza, Jock, Professor's Research, Professor Sada. I know this is usually a holo. Switch, Pokeball, another Vivillon, another Tatsujiri, another Scatterbug, another Spoopa, and another Dondozo. So there's a little deck for you, but the main thing we want out of there is the Reveroom foil promo. And with that said, shall we dig into the first ever Scarlet and Violet? Turn out the light. Is that all the way on? Yes. You don't come here for professionality. Our first ever Scarlet and Violet packs. And I think if we break the band-aid and go straight for the starters, like drop all of those down in value. And that's what I'm going to try and preserve, because I do like to try and preserve one of every set. And this wouldn't be probably my favorite art of the set, so if I can preserve it, that would be preferred. And fuck, I just destroyed it. Awesome. Oh my god, I had one job. Okay, well, I'm not using this pack on my little display thing. I just tore it to shreds. And with the code cards, I don't know how it works anymore. Because if I guarantee a haul in every pack, what's the difference between black bordered code and white bordered? I cannot speak for some fucking reason. What's the difference between a black bordered code and a white bordered code? Code! Speak normally! White bordered code and a black bordered code. You know what? Speech is a hard thing for all of us. Here's the black bordered code for you guys. We do not go 1, 2, 3 energy 1 and 2. We just get rid of the back card. Our grass energy. That is going to take some adjusting. If I have one card I want from the set, I want my boy Wiglet. Both the regular forms, Wug Trio, and of course, the special art Wiglet. That is my chase card. That is the only card I care about. If that is the only card I get out of the set, I will be more than happy. But this starts with Mareep, Silicobra, so far no Gen 9 Pokemon, Bisharp, not a Gen 9 Pokemon, Riolu, not a Gen 9 Pokemon, Drifblaze is not a Gen 9 Pokemon, Defiance Band is of course not a Gen 9 Pokemon, Tatsujiri is a Gen 9 Pokemon, which makes, I feel like I've said Gen 9 Pokemon a lot. I don't know, okay? It's been a long ass day. I don't need this harassment. Tatsujiri, who has Misa and Blas. I know that from my cooking class. And then this is our first of 2 holos on the pack. We have Smoliv, as well as Scovillain, which is not a rare. And then the final card is a Cyclizar holo. Obviously, because they are in every pack, holos are a lot less cool. I will still sleeve them up, and I will still put them in the holo binder. I'll still total them with the hits, but it doesn't mean he's anything special, because let's face it, at this point, he isn't really. Moving on to our Miraidon pack. Maybe this one will actually be preserved. I'm trying. I really am. Fuck! And there's a Flake Coco on the front. Hi, Flake Coco. You're very cute. Okay. Fuck you, Miraidon. I could have had a nice pack. Here's a code for Scarlet and Violet. I don't think anybody uses these anymore, so, I mean, use it if you want. Otherwise, don't. We just take one from the back. Here's a Darkness Energy. And this pack starts with... Fuck off. Come on, dude. That's uncalled for. This happened like 3 times already. It's because it's a button-sensitive thing. Alright, this pack starts with Fuecoco, Tropius. I don't think I've seen that art before in any videos. It's kind of cool, actually. There's like rain and stuff. I know. What would you do without me? Pokeball, Rotom, a lot of not Gen 9 Pokemon as I'm noticing so far. The villain, Dash Bun, there's no S on the end. Some of these Pokemon might take a little bit of adjusting to say. Torkoal, if you play Pokemon Showdown, this guy's a menace. First reverse holo is a Quaxwell. Second reverse holo is a Clauncher. And this is, I believe, an Illustrator rare is what they're called now. Not longer Galarian Gallery, and the final card's a Miraidon. But this guy's pretty cool. He's pretty simplistic, and there's no texture on these guys anymore like there used to be. Although overall, these do feel a lot nicer quality than the older cards. I don't know if that's something because of how they're trying to match Japanese, or if it's just like a general thing with the gray borders, but they do feel nicer, which is appreciated. So we're going to sleeve up our Clauncher, just like so. I'll show them again, just in case you missed them. You can go over here, away from these stupid hollows that you get in every pack, and no, I will not stop complaining about that. As well as our Miraidon that I'll sleeve up. And to get another hollow, because you get one in every pack, I will, I guess, show it off a little bit more. There's the Miraidon. It is cool to have something new, something different, but these, when you go back to the old cards, like I watched one Scarlet and Violet video, and then one Sword and Shield video, and it is so hard to get readjusted to the yellow borders because you get so used to the gray border. I don't know how like Japanese people got used to the yellow borders after opening like even one Japanese pack. It's just that different. So we're moving on to Koraidon now. The weaker of the two, but I still really like Koraidon as a Pokemon. And if his pack would save, I'd appreciate that. And it saved okay. Oh, okay. I say as I rip it in half. Yeah, I might need to get more. Whatever. Here's the code, another black one, so I guess we don't really know what that means. We're going to take the energy out the back at the electric. And this pack starts with Grimer, Bruxish, a lot of not Gen 9 Pokemon. Anybody else noticing this? Cacnea, Sandile, Arven, Cacturne, Mesagoza, Shroomish, Dedenne, Meowscarada. Okay, well, at least it's a Gen 9 Pokemon, and it is my preferred starter of the region, which I guess is pretty cool. I would like, you know, a hit, but I guess that's maybe asking for too much. There's our Meowscarada. Go over here with the other duds. And our final pack features Terastallized Gyarados. Would not hate pulling that card. If you wouldn't mind, I would still like my Wiglet friend, in case you have forgotten our agreement. Oh yeah, and any Pokemon EX lowercase would also not be a terrible thing to get. Here's the code. Once again, it's black. No idea what that's supposed to mean. Here's your water energy. And this pack, the final pack of the opening. I saw a shine back there, but in all honesty, it's probably just a holo. Palpad, because now that they're all hollow, the shine basically means nothing. Flabebe, Toxel, Ralts, Scovillain, Oinkologne, Breloom, Mabostiff is our first reverse, Scatterbug's our second reverse, and the final card. Okay, it's an EX, and wow, that is glossy. We have Iron Treads EX, and does anybody else think this card just looks tinier than the other ones? Is it just me? No? Yes? If it would focus, probably help. Anybody else think this just looks smaller? I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Something about this just feels off, you know? And they have the new pattern, too, where it has all the little stars on it. This is going to take some getting used to. I don't hate this design. I definitely missed the V's already and the GXs. I mean, I love the EXs, don't get me wrong, the uppercase EXs, because that was when I started collecting. But I don't know if I like them if they came out now, you know? I like the V's. I like their full artness. So the fact that we're going back to half art cards, I don't know. But this card does weirdly remind me of the Donphan Prime from Celebrations, which is kind of interesting. But I guess I'll go and sleeve this bad boy up. I don't think we got any reverse rares. That or I was doing a really bad job at checking for him. Here he is in his sleeve, his gray sleeve. Is my Mabostiff a rare? No. Quaxwell? No. I guess that's it. Okay. A little bit of a shorter opening than usual, I suppose. I guess we'll get through the junk first. Here are the three regular hauls we got. Meowscarada, Miraidon, and Cyclizar. These two kind of go together, and these two kind of go together. Because they both start with M, and these two are technically the same guy. But our actual hits that we got is obviously the Reverum Scarlet and Violet pre-release card that we got on the front of the pack. Our Iron Treads EX, probably the best card we got. I don't know why the Clauncher's on the back, but this is probably my favorite looking card that we got because it's an illustrator rare. Those, in almost all cases, look better than just regular EXs. But yeah, I guess that was our underwhelming start to Scarlet and Violet. I hope you enjoyed. I will keep making more Scarlet and Violet card openings in the future. Obviously, this is going out way later than I filmed it, and by the time this goes out, we should already have our next set out, which I believe is Paldea Evolved, which is a name I don't care for that much, but we'll get there when we get there. For now, there should be maybe a few more Scarlet and Violet openings, or like maybe a tin or something with Scarlet and Violet in it. I don't know. I don't know what the future brings, but when this video is uploaded, I will, which is a weird thought. But I guess for now, thank you all very much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Mental health is important, and I will see you all in my next video, and ta-ta for now.